It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Warriors out in Oakland. And for Golden State, they must be satisfied with the way things have gone for them over the first few months. They've played with confidence and composure and have won more than their share of games. Let's talk about Klay Thompson, one of the best wings in the NBA. Might be the most complete shooting guard in the league. Most complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete. And, you know, what I really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry, you know, when you play with a guy that has a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, you know, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the playmaking duties. But what I love about this guy, he can score in a variety of ways.
His defense could be stifling at times, too. I mean,
he's a great two-way player.
He's a two-way player. But I don't know if I would give him the best two-guard yet in the NBA. But he's in the rearview mirror of anybody who considered that. And James Harden probably would be the guy over there.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And a one-game homestand for the Warriors as Golden State will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. They've come out very strong. Their early season play has been excellent.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. You can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Jordan is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. There's Collison, and it's Hezonja in at the 2. 5 on the clock. Freak kicks to Curry. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Outside Collison. Screen by Cousins. Jordan kicks to Cousins. The shot misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Here is Collison following the score by Golden State. Inside, Jordan. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Freak kicks to McGee. Pass to Atkins. To the inside. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. With this break, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top passing centers and power forwards over the course of the past 10 games. Second, Draymond Green.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
Curry gets the bucket.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. In the first meeting, he said that he didn't feel his team was as sharp as they needed to be in their offensive sets, and that is what cost them the game. He told me if we can take care of the ball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a much better position to win against this team. Let's see if that's the case.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And getting good shots, guys, creating those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
And, you know, it's really something every coach wants to see, but I know where he's coming from. I mean, they've got to be smart with their shot selection.
Here, Atkins checked in. The Warriors leading. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Collison. DeMarcus Cousins out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Richards in at the 3, the small forward. It's Curry with the drive. The steal. And here's the fast break. It's Collison top of the key. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. The Warriors shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Thompson outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How last month turned out for him? He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Collison against Thompson. Up top, Cousins. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Green. The dish to Freak. Feeds to Curry. Golden State moving it around. 5 on the clock. Freak kicks to Curry. The shot from 20 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops. Curry's got 11 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Collison against Thompson. Collison, the pass to Hazania. He kicks it to Cousins. Draymond Green with the rebound.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Got that one up quick. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Collison kicks to Jordan. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy.
The clock runs out.
Thank you, Kevin.
Back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And, Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Atkins, he's in at point guard. Draymond Green is out there with Thompson. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Curry in at the two-guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Sacramento shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He dropped in 24 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. His coach called it a breakout game for him and said that this was the kind of performance they knew he was capable of when they brought him on board. Now can he sustain it, Kevin?
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Warriors leading by 7. Shoots from 12. Great D that time from Collison. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Cousins dishes to Collison. Screen by Cousins. Shot off the pick. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, they get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Collison. Great touch on the 16-footer. Collison's got 5 points now this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Cousins. Clock at 6. Curry passes to Atkins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Collison kicks to Cousins. Pass to Azania. Thompson with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Green, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
Jordan with a screen on Thompson. And the pass to Richards. Shoots a fader. The shot will not go.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Thompson dishes to Freak. Off target from the wing.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Sacramento again missing.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Barnes comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Iguodala in for Curry. And the Kings making a change here. Shot's good by Mills.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Atkins passes to Thompson. Here's Barnes. It's tipped. They recover it. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green missing again.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Hezonja. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 6. And here's Freak. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. From 13, jump shot is good that time. Freak's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And here's Mills from the arc. They get it back.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And it's Freak missing. The Kings trail by 8. Mills passes to Hezonja. Collison gets a wide open look. Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Sacramento also making some changes. Brandon Bass is checked in for Cousins. Young comes in for Hezonja. And it's Jody Meeks in for Darren Collison. The drive by Iguodala. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley Stein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young in the corner. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against Portland.
You want to talk about a fantastic finish. That game had a little bit of everything and then a little bit of extra in overtime. So it was a great, great win.
A ton of fun to watch, whether you were talking about it or a fan. I mean, that was a great, great game.
Now, here's Meeks. He's covered by Iguodala. And Meeks kicks to Mills. Tries again. Oh, and he just knocked down the... Put your hands together. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Warriors leading by 8. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Alexander is out there with Brandon Bass. And there's Collison, and it's Mills, and it's Richards in at the 3 slot. Outside Curry. It's tipped. Bogut, that's good. Bogut's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Warriors.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Mills. The Warriors pull it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Curry can't get it to go.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Bogut. And it's Green in for Barnes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Sacramento. Hezonja comes in for Patty Mills. The Kings trail by 10. Richards passes to Collison. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closer. On the wing, Iguodala. It's deflected, and they get it back. And he gets it to go. 9 points for Draymond Green.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.